Episode 111, Coffee with John and Dr. Mike Chua.
Today is gonna be a little something more. I've got a plan in mind, a special thing in store. The light bulb inside my head says, get out and play, 'cause you never feel this way. It's my lucky day.
Well, welcome friends to Coffee with John. This is a podcast for family caregivers, social workers, professional caregivers, academic researchers, and technology innovators. If you are serving in the healthcare industry, especially with the aging community, we want you to join the conversation. You know, dementia is not a disease in itself. Rather, it's a broad name referring to a long-term and gradual deterioration of a person's mental ability. The condition can be severe enough to obstruct the sufferer's daily life. Put simply, dementia occurs when the brain cells stop working as they should, affecting the person's ability to think, remember, and communicate. Its usual symptoms include the difficulty of reasoning and thinking, gradual memory loss, and deteriorating communication skills. As family and professional caregivers, it is important that we properly understand dementia so we can provide the best care to our patients and loved ones. But first, a good word for caregivers.
God cares for caregivers. Remember, He's one too. Are you a bit confused right now? I mean, you've had to make so many decisions as a caregiver, and then you have these decisions that there could be 1, 2, 3, or more things that you could choose, and you don't really know which one, and you feel a bit confused about it all. In fact, you're just flat frustrated right now. Can I encourage you to do what the New Testament says to do in the Bible? If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of God, that gives to all men liberally, and it shall be given him. Yes, you can have the wisdom of God and not feel this frustration that you're feeling, this confusion that you're having. I want you to know you can do better than that. How? Well, you trust in the Lord with all your heart, and you don't lean to your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him, and he shall direct your paths. Yes, he wants to direct you. You don't have to be confused. He can tell you this is the way, walk in it. This is the path, take this one. Don't try to make it just your own thoughts and understanding. Rely on the understanding and the wisdom of Almighty God, and you will do so much better, and you won't have this confusion. God cares for caregivers. Remember, He's one too.
Well, Dr. Michael Chua is a physical therapist that practices in homes, skilled nursing facilities, and acute care hospital environments. His clinical interests involve around pain management, geriatrics, and dementia management. He's also the Chief Inspirational Officer for Tennessee Therapy Outsource and the author of Misunderstanding Dementia. Dr. Michael, welcome to the show.
Again, thank you very much for having me here in the show, John. Really appreciate it. Thank you for creating and starting this podcast. And we really need more of this type of shows and podcasts so we can educate more of caregivers out there. So thank you. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. My pleasure. Well, let's start with this. Let's start with your why. Why did you get involved with dementia care?
You know what? You asked me that about why, and I had to think about my why. And going back, I had my grandmother who had in the Philippines, we don't have a lot of dementia cases because a lot of people there die young and early. So she's my grandmother. Obviously, she's old and she lived a good long life. And she had some sort of mental issues, and we had thought about dementia. So I said, "What's going on with her?" And one day she would tell us she can go to the bathroom, and then one day she just can't do it. And we knew is that we thought that she was just crazy. And come to realize, I came here in America, and work in a nursing home and hear all these patients. And I said, this is what my grandmother had, and it's dementia. And I didn't know, we probably talked about it in school, probably for like 30 minutes, but I never really focused on it. We focus more on pain, we shoulder issues, stroke, Parkinson's, but not dementia. And that's my why now. And I want to know how it happens, how where is it coming from? Is it hereditary? Is it this and that? And that's the reason why I'm here now and trying to take care of different dementia patients and caregivers. So
Love it. So, what are some things that really are misunderstood about dementia and about how to care for dementia patients?
you know what? One thing that is really misunderstood is us as a caregiver, we want to help, and this is what happens when we help. And this is a hand over here, and then we try to give this hand and take care of the patient. And what's happening is that instead of holding the hand like this to the patient, what we do is just put our hand right in front of their face.
Ah,
And most of the time, especially with dementia patient, they don't appreciate help because they have what you call lack of awareness, or the medical term is called anosognosia, because they don't understand that they need help. And us as caregivers, we want to help, we want to help, we want to help, and then the patient doesn't want any help. And that's where we come in as a professional caregiver. We try to come in not wanting to help but wanting to be partners. So there's this change of culture now that they don't want to say the word caregiver, they want to say care partner now, which
wow.
partner with the patient instead of giving the care. So
That is real. That's a powerful paradigm shift. So as you're partnering with the client or the patient, the family member, um, what are some things that you do when you're partnering? I mean, how does that mindset sort of change the way that you approach not caregiving, but how you approach partnering with that in mind?
just like any other person, instead of giving it, you give them the decision making, just like uh, asking them what to wear. Simple as that. But us as a caregiver, we come in, okay, you wear this, okay, and then you used to be, you used to be a daughter of that patient, and then okay, I know mom likes this. I know she wants egg in the morning, but no, you need to be a care partner and giving them the decision so they could be empowered. And this is what we need in teaching the majority of the caregivers now, to empower our patients. So of course it will be different in different stages. So
Yeah. So not just doing, but really asking, Mom, are you ready for breakfast? Mom, do you want eggs for breakfast? I mean, it's around this process of asking a question instead of assuming. Is that correct?
definitely, that's the phrase there. So
Love it, love it. Well, as you've kind of worked with people, what are two or three practical tips that you've developed and thought of that you can kind of give to family or professional caregivers when they're working with Alzheimer's patients or other conditions that are mental cognitive problems?
two or three, we've got 365 daily tips for dementia caregiver book. So well, anyway.
300. That's like one for every day.
I know, right? So, well, I'm gonna plug that in. I've got that special 365 daily tips for dementia caregiver books, and it's a good book. If you don't have the ability to buy the book, I mean, you can just grab and pull a copy of those posts in my Facebook page. So, well, anyway, the first tip that I really need to emphasize is about caregiving. You cannot give care if you don't take care of yourself. Self care is very important. If you're a caregiver right now, and if you're listening, you have to take care of yourself. Even God Himself, He rested on the seventh day. I know we've got superpowers as caregivers, but you got to learn how to find rest. You got to learn how to replenish your strength. Even nurses, they work 24 hours, not all, I mean, 12, probably 12 hours. They have to go home and rest. Me being a therapist, I work 8 hours in a day. I have to go home and rest. And if you're a caregiver right now, taking care of your loved ones, you have to find rest. You need to rest. You can't find any help, go ahead and look for help. So you can get social worker. You can reach out to John. You can reach out to any of his teammates and find somebody that will help you and assist you in getting rest. Okay.
Very
Second tip
powerful.
is obviously find a support group. You really, really need to find a support group. Me and John, we met at the 48 days group, and it's a very good support group, and everybody's empowering each other. Fine. If you're in Facebook, if you're listening, if you got Facebook, there's this group called Alzheimer's and Dementia Support Group. We've got 26,000 members there. And it's a good group. It's not perfect. Sometimes people fight over their decision for their parents, but it's a good support group. So, and not just online, but also actual live support group. Go to your newspaper. I was just reading my newspaper here today. There's this section here, support groups. There's an actual Alzheimer's and support group here in my small city. This is a very small city, Martin, Tennessee, and we've got like probably 10,000 people only here. And we have a support group.
Yeah.
What more for big cities? So find something, find a support group.
Love it, love it. Well, as you're kind of looking in the industry and you're working in this field, what is it that keeps you up at night?
Well, one thing that keeps me up at night is the caregivers out there. I'm already a professional. I had a hard time understanding caregiving, and every time I wake up in the morning, obviously, my one why is my inspiration is my family. But when it comes to this field, it's the caregivers out there. Caregiver burnout is real, and if you're a caregiver right now, you got to take care of yourself and reach out for help. And that's one thing that keeps me up at night, those caregivers out there who are really taking care of their loved ones.
Yeah, I don't think that we can overemphasize how important it is to take care of ourselves. Well, Dr. Mike, I appreciate it. Thank you for coming on the show today. And if you want to learn more about Dr. Mike and the work that he's doing, you can visit his website at drmikechua.com or visit the show notes for this episode at coffeewithjohn.com/111. If you found this episode valuable, please do us a favor and subscribe to Coffee with John in iTunes and leave an honest rating. If you'd like to listen to previous episodes, you can visit us at coffeewithjohn.com. That's coffeewithjohn.com. Well, do you have a topic suggestion or a comment about an episode? I'd love to hear from you. Just connect with me on LinkedIn, Facebook, or Twitter. All the links are at coffeewithjohn.com.